Good morning, guys! I am on an incredible tour today. It has already started. We are at our first stop, which is the most colorful neighborhood of Cape Town. It is called Bo-Kaap, and you have all these beautifully colored houses in the entire street. And today we are going to Cape Point. We are going to see the penguins, incredible beaches, and I've been waiting to do this excursion for literally 4 years. And today is finally the day. Next, we are driving along the Atlantic Ocean, passing by all the most beautiful beaches of Cape Town. We have now stopped at Maiden's Cove to have the best view of Hout Bay and take some beautiful pictures. Our next stop is Hout Bay, and Hout Bay is the bay from where you can go to Seal Island, and it's an island which is full of seals, but as you might be able to see behind me, the seals are also in the harbor. This is a fisherman harbor, so you can have lots of fish and chips. You can even buy some fresh fish, and I have already been to Seal Island 4 years ago. I will make a completely separate video about this place because later this week I will also be snorkeling with the seals. So I think that's the most immersive experience you can possibly have here. So make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss that video. What I wouldn't recommend is going to the people who have the seals here in the harbor and they ask money for pictures and stuff. Just because you don't know how they really treat the seals, and the seals also become completely dependent of people and won't go out and find food for themselves anymore, and it's not a great thing. But aside from that, there are plenty of seals here in the harbor that you can enjoy watching play around, even if you don't want to go on any of the tours. Between Hout Bay and Noordhoek, we drove along Chapman's Peak Drive. This toll road is said to be one of the world's most scenic drives. It ends in Noordhoek. This beach is popular for its horseback riding, so if you love horses, Noordhoek is the place to be. We have now stopped at the farm village in Noordhoek, and this is a place where we stop to have a toilet break or for someone to pick up a coffee. And there are lots of little shops here, also some places you can eat, and it's very cozy. We are finally in Simonstown, and near Simonstown you have Boulders beach, and that's the beach where you can find the penguins. And we have paid the entrance of 170 rands, and there is a beautiful wooden path through the dunes that takes you to the nesting place of the penguins. You can watch them play and swim, and it's so beautiful. We saw the babies as well, and also the nests with the eggs. But you can't come really close to the penguins, which is best because it protects them from idiots. But you know, like the pictures you see with the people in between the boulders with a penguin right next to them, it's not really a realistic image of what it really is. But still, nonetheless, it's a really beautiful place. And if you go down straight from the parking lots, there is also a beach, and I think since the penguins are free, they can go to that beach as well. So you might be able to get closer to them, but be respectful if you do want to get closer. Like, give them their peace, do not disturb any nests, and enjoy. We then had a great lunch in Simonstown. This is a town along False Bay, the bay that is popular for shark cage diving. At this time there are no great whites in the bay, but plenty of others. This really was a wonderful place for some fish and chips. Then we made our way to Cape Point Nature Reserve. Right away we saw antelopes, baboons, ostriches. Then we started our climb to the lighthouse. If you don't want to do the climb, which includes quite some steps, you can take the cable car up for 85 rands. Along the climb, there are multiple viewpoints to see the actual Cape Point and the amazing cliffs and beaches. It's so windy at this point, like the view is insane, but I'm literally being blown back. We have made it to Cape Point and it is so windy here. In this natural reserve you can find lots of indigenous botanical species, but also some antelopes. Oh my goodness, a baboon practically attacked someone right there. So baboons as well, so watch out. The antelopes, ostriches and lizards, and if you're very unfortunate, maybe a snake. We walked all the way up to the lighthouse and it was a 15-minute walk up. The view is amazing. You have a couple of viewpoints. It costs 360 rands to enter the National Reserve, and Kaap de Goede Hoop is also right here in the National Reserve, so that is our next stop. A common misconception is that the Cape of Good Hope is the southern tip of Africa, and that the Cape was the dividing point between the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. In fact, the southernmost point of Africa is Cape Agulhas, about 150 kilometers or 90 miles to the east. The oceanic meeting point fluctuates between Cape Agulhas and Cape Point. Our last stop of the day is Cape of Good Hope, Kaap de Goede Hoop. In the ocean here behind me on the rocks you can see even more seals if you have a really good eyes. We started going back as the sun started setting. Along the way we came across a huge antelope, and this male wasn't even fully grown yet. We also passed by Muizenberg, which is still along Falls Bay, before turning back to Cape Town. I am back at my hostel and wow, this was the perfect day. It was incredible. I already thought Cape Town was beautiful and the nature around it is insane. But the entire peninsula, it's just unbelievable. The mountains, the ocean, the animals. We've seen so many animals today. And they're just free. It's not like they are kept somewhere and you go to see them. No, they are just everywhere around. I have taken up all of the ocean, all of the sunsets, all of the sunshine, all the wildlife. It has been such an amazing day. I can highly recommend the tour and the tour guide that I went with. I will leave the tour in the description below. And the guide was Denson, or Danny for the friends. He did an incredible job and wow. I hope you like this video as much as I enjoyed my day. It brings me so much joy to be able to share these incredible moments with you guys, and I still have so much more coming up, so if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It is now the end of my first week here, but I still have a couple of days left in Cape Town, and the activities as well are so great, so I can't wait. So I hope to see you in the next video as well. Bye!